Well, hello there, everyone, and how are you guys? I hope doing fabulous, yes. Well, before we get into this entertaining video, I would just like to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And what would you like to say with that, Lady Crone?
Baby Crone said it all.
Yes.
Subscribe, like us, and please leave a comment.
Yes. Sunflowers.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you today on this Friday of November the 22nd? And
Yes.
Is it not November the 22nd?
It is November the 22nd, and it's the start of Sagittarius season.
Okay.
First day of Sag.
Happy birthday to us, Sagittarius. Happy birthday to us, Sagittarius. Mwah. Poof. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. It's your season. Let's just tail this fall out with a lovely, lovely bang. Let's take this fall out into warm weather.
Please.
Let's show off this year, Sagittarius. Let's show off as we exit on out of here. Come on, we can do it. Woo woo for Sagittarius. Now, with that being said, and since I'm on this mood, I have a beef. And I wasn't going to say anything, but since it's Sagittarius and we are a slayer of truth, I feel as though I have something to say. Now, I feel like I've been on vacation this week because my cousin came all the way up from Florida to visit, and we had a wonderful time of nothingness. Okay.
Yes.
Nothingness. I got to cook, I got to chill, but I haven't recorded really. We did one recording because Baby Crone and I, we do work in advance because I don't trust Baby Crone's schedule, and Baby Crone don't trust what I gotta do. So together, we make sure we stay in advance a few days. So we had gotten this all together because we knew we was coming. Smooshes, smooshes, we love you, we love you. And we had such a wonderful time of nothingness and rest.
Yes.
Although I must admit that I blew her up in the room. I did overdo it with the heat. But outside of that, it was wonderful. Now, saying all of that, it leads me to what I'm going to say. We agree that all of us, even Baby Crone,
Yes, Baby Crone
we
included.
don't like, even her daughter.
Yes.
So that's just not me.
No, that's
I just happened to mention it, and we agree, all of us.
Yes.
We stand in solidarity. We don't like the way that
the brat
talked to Gary. We don't like it at all. We feel as though it's what? Disrespectful. He's an old queen. And that is what it is. Yes. He's an old queen. And even though he could be obnoxious, he could be rude, but he's the old queen of what I grew up saying a queen was. So, Brat, ease up off of Gary. I know you are old stud. We know. But please show that cats and dogs can get along. Ease up off of Gary, please. What do you have to say?
Yes, most definitely. Show some respect to your elders.
Show some respect. I mean, I'm sure Gary is older than 50, right?
Right.
But Brat, we love you. But please ease up off of Gary. We can't take it. And we stand in solidarity. So it's just not the Crone. I'm just saying. We love you, Brat. We love you, Gary, even though you're rude. But we love you, okay? Now, with that being said, we're going to shift a little bit. And we're going to say, because it's November the 22nd, Diddy goes again. What is it, baby Crone?
Yes, goes in again for a bail hearing after just having a legal victory.
He had a legal victory by this female judge, right? And what it was over, just in case you don't understand, it was over the fact that they ransacked or went and did an illegal search, allegedly. My opinion, I don't know, when you in prison, what is illegal? I can do a strip search, grab anything. That's what it's there for. Random. I don't know. He's coming in because that's what money does. And remember this, go back to everything I said. Don't be surprised if he gets off and get off of this thing. However, but then I came back with another read and I'm trusting it. I could be wrong because I did say you're going to get off. I was flat-footed, standing up for, what I say? Morality, what is it? Ethics. And I said, this is going to be tricky. Look at my readings. And I said, he can get off. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. But I did another reading. And this was the reading after I found out he found the papers. And that he was asking for, the president and Beyonce and Jay-Z and my mama and your father to all come together and the little kids to please get him out. And at that reading, it was like, no. See, they changed. It was like, no, he's not getting out. Now, at the time, they said he had, that's his victory, that they found that what they did was wrong. Now, my problem is, not going into details, baby, we're going to talk about this, then we're going to go live. We're going to talk about it after we hear the verdict. Okay. So as I'm going to help me, baby, I'm getting all excited. But when they found it, the question is, what they found, was it real? Or was it Memorex? You went in and you got it, but was it real? Was it something he did? Was it something he said? Obviously, it was something real, and it was something was said, written. Yes? The illegal is that they did an illegal, so that's some BS. But you know what? That's why I believe that the Constitution needs to be rewritten every 100 years.
Yes, because
the original should always stay, but it should always be an amendment done every 100 years. That's what I truly believe. What do you think?
Yes, most definitely, because in the day of digital times,
it's not working for what we live in. These things that people used to get away with, and 10 years for this and a slap on our hand with that and stuff like it needs to be amended. But they know it. But because the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, they don't love each other, we can't get shit up. We can't get nothing done. Sorry about that. Sorry. Batty, potty mouth. But nevertheless, back to Diddy. So anyway, in my reading, I really feel as though he is not going to get out. So it's like I'm standing today where I'm standing with in solidarity. I'm standing with, if the law is the law. They found that all that did was show suspicion that this man is a risk. Now, that's all I needed. Remember, that's all been my play. Yes. He has done nothing. He said nothing. Why are we going to judge him? Give him a chance. And I realized that I wasn't the only person who heard this. Yes. I have to say it. I hope they don't mind. But when I was looking at Sherelle and her husband, I was so relieved. What's his name? He's so funny. What's his name? Sherelle husband. But anyway, Perry. Perry was understand. I felt like, Perry, you feel me, dog? You got it. Like, it's not about we don't want you to serve your time. We're just saying what is fair is fair. It's ethical. And even though his wife stared against it, I love them. But, I really felt good that I seen some people to share. So when we were all together, again, my family, we were all grouped up and huddled while she was here for 3 days and 2 nights. It was lovely. We all agreed.
Yes,
that he deserved a fair trial. But we said that when they did this, that just ruined it for all of us. So if he gets off, let me clear this up. If he gets off, we all agree. This is not about Perry. This Perry is out of it. I just wanted to say that about Perry. Thank you, Perry. I love your honesty, and thank you, Sherelle. I just love y'all's show. But nevertheless, I come over here, right? And I'm saying to myself, okay, I have to go by what is fair. This is ethical.
Yes.
Now, you found it if it's real. Now, it's real because I wouldn't be making that much fuss over it if it was all fake, right?
Exactly.
All right. Now, it's so curious to me because there's a part in the Mendez brothers where they went and set their stuff too and found out written papers that they had written or whatever and got in trouble for. This. And go look at the movie. Now, here we are again. And because if Diddy walks, the bottom line, I don't care what nobody says. If Diddy gets bail, it is only because he's flexing power of money. I'm saying it. It's only because of who he know. Who he know. Who he know. And I feel like, can I say it? I don't know if I could say it. Let me whisper it to you. Okay. No, mute the mic for 1 second. Mute the mic.
Okay.
Okay.
It's unmuted.
Okay. Oh, so my opinion is Baby Crone gave me to say that I could say it.
Yes.
I wonder if they let him out, is it because they put a death warrant on his head? Because at this point, it doesn't make any sense. He's more dangerous outside now, not because of he himself, grubby little gnarl hands doing anything. It's his power of his mouth and what he knows on people. Because at the end of the day, when you really look at it, he's better off deleted. Let's talk about it. Okay, I may be saying too much. I don't know. But you know what? I'm just doing YouTube. Everything I say is allegedly. Look, I don't know nothing. I'm just the old round the corner card reader who's been reading and study cards for years and had the spirit of intuition. And as I said, sometimes when we look at things, we think things are going to happen just like a ping, but that stuff can happen 6 months from now. It can happen a year, 2 years, when you sitting along and everything is calm. You hear, what? But remember, I told you so. Sometimes things ain't going like, don't go like that sometimes. Sometimes they got to wait it out. And it is no way in the world could a man of a color, even Epstein, delete it. And you're telling me it looks like on the black end of it. I'm not talking about the white end. The white end of it, it was so devastating that it was allegedly he deleted himself. And you think on the black end, oh, I don't think you understand. Woosa. Okay. And on the black end of it, in other words, this is what we say. This is how we see it as a whole of people of color. This is how we see it. This is how they seen it of the white people. It was so brutal of what he had to face that he deleted himself. Oh, I don't think you understand. Now here we have a brother that's flexing. He just been flexing and giggling and goggling and acting like it's all good. I don't know what they promised him. I don't know what this fall is. But what I do know, and I'm being ethical, he gonna do some time one way or the other. He ain't gonna walk from this one way or the other. And that's what I say about that. And this don't come from hate. I'm just saying, if the people voice had a voice, if the feminine movement, because that is what his number one enemy is, it's the feminine. power. Am I right, baby Crone?
Yes.
That's where his issue is.
Mm-hmm.
It's feminine. And me as a woman, and I do agree with some of the things they say, but I'm not a hardcore feminist. So I'm limited to what I say because I don't want to go against their movement. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. They're a powerful movement. And they are saying off with him because he's not on just kids. The little munchkins, my babies, not just that, but teenage boys and teenage girls and young women and young men. This is where they're cringing because the mother in them, those that can and those that cannot, but all of feminine know what it's like to be a woman in one way or another. And so it is no way he could just get off and not pay. It's just no way that can happen. Now, I've said what I said. That was supposed to be a quick news. Was it over the top? Did I overdo it? But I'm on fire. I had a break. I'm prayed up, rested up, and I'm on fire. We're going to go live later on today. We're going to talk about the Diddy. But before I go, I got to say it. Here's another one. This may make people don't like me. I get it. I get it. But I love you. But we remember this is a station where we could just be honest. Okay. Now, we all know that Beyonce is going to be Netflix Super Bowl and she's planning on bringing in 100 billion. Okay. I'm exaggerating, but maybe. My thing is that what I am so sick of, it is making me nauseous. Why do you have to idolize other people? Have you learned? Have you learned? She's going to be doing Cowboy Carter, allegedly. That's wonderful. But she really didn't promote Cowboy Carter. Not really. But yet I seen her in the video with that country singer who hair looked like doo-doo. You know? Not Sugar Honey Ice. He don't look like that. Just look like doo-doo. You understand what I'm saying? But it's sexy hot, right?
Yes, it is.
And it's so well done. But nevertheless, was that rude to say that? Okay, but that's what it reminded me of. I'm sorry. But it's good. It looks good on him. I like it, is what I'm saying. That's what I thought of when I seen it. But that's okay. Okay, I'm off that thought. But nevertheless, you see she's everywhere and can do everything. But when it's getting to the point where she's going to get the record because Jay-Z said that last year, I'm just sick of it. Jesus, can't we just let things be where they be without saying, we're going to promote Beyonce already. She going to get it. That's so unfair. Because she's black and we want a black leader, not all of us. And it has nothing to do with hating on Bae. Just, what did she really do for us? She's not us. She's never been. This woman has been working ever since she was, 8 or 9? This woman didn't even finish high school. Remember, Wendy Williams used to talk about her speech. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. And I'm going to give it hands down. What a performer. She can perform. I've seen her. I paid $1,200 at that time to see her. And that's not even included with tax. That I loved Bae at one time. Now, because she's so far from me, I don't know who she is. I don't know what she's selling. I don't know why. She done been to the pinnacle. And she's up so high, she's unrecognizable. And because she doesn't talk, I don't know her. So I don't know where she stands. Okay, you may say she's a Democrat. To me, and I said it, look back on my videos. I said, I feel like she's forced, and I feel like she's making some kind of comment about this lady's suit. I said, now I don't know why. Now I'm sitting back. I wasn't the only one who felt that way. And I'm saying it just didn't seem authentic to me. It seemed lackluster. She could have been tired. She could have been anything. I don't know. And they paid her that kind of money. It's ridiculous. Did they put it somewhere? This busy woman. Same thing with Oprah. They said Oprah didn't get paid. No, she gave it to whatever she had of her thing. No, she didn't take it for herself, but she donated, or she donated to someplace in her business or one of her businesses. Let's just be clear. From what I say allegedly, and I'm saying Beyonce could have did the same thing. But do I believe that they got paid? Why wouldn't they? Yes. Right? And when I seen her on the what's her name? Camilla on the Oprah Winfrey show, and when she made a mistake, I didn't like the way that Oprah looked at her. It just seemed a little forced to me. That's my opinion. And if Kamala won, I would just be just as happy. Is there anything else? How did I get all the way over on the Super Bowl? Because Beyonce is running, and now we're just going to stop. People, stop. Please, please, please. I don't care. Please stop idolizing so we can move on. Mm-hmm. Please, people, you're keeping us stuck in a rut. People, please stop looking to other women and men to be your idol. You're keeping us you're stuck in a level. You have to learn to idolize yourself so you can see clearly in others. Stop making Beyonce our queen. I am my own queen. Are you your own queen or a princess?
I'm my
You're
own
my princess. You're my princess. So let's stop labeling people like we need a queen. I'm not your man. I'm not your woman. You don't even know her. I'm just saying, that's just my only thing. I hope it don't turn anybody off. That's just my beef. That's all I had to say. Look, I even said like about the bread. But you know what? I love Beyonce. I do. And I wish her nothing but the best. But please, please, people, wake up. Don't try to tell me I don't smell dookie with her and Jay-Z. Just because she's going to do it, so don't make this all right. That's all I'm saying. Do what you want, but please, just relax and breathe. That's all I got to say. Don't be mad at me. I just told you I've been on a break. My cousin came down and fueled me with some of that Florida sunshine. Okay? And I gave her a dose of this cold weather here. She was walking around like this at times. Felt bad for her because my house stays a little nippy, okay? Mm-hmm. But not the rooms. I have control. I can put heaters and stuff in the room. But my room has its own entity. But the other rooms, it's a kind of drafty house. You know how big houses, they can be a little drafty. That's why I'm thinking about moving to Florida. I'm really thinking about moving to Florida and downsizing. I'm really thinking about it. What do you think, baby Crone? Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, that's all we had to say. That was just chit chat right there. That was some home business. You shouldn't have even heard that. But I'm feeling myself. And you know what? I hope you're feeling yourself on this Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And hopefully we'll be back live tonight. Yes. Tonight, I like to come on late. So maybe about 8, 9. I like to come on a little late. I like it. So if you can join us, join us. We're going to be talking about what went on with his rule. We're just going to talk about Diddy. But you know our shows, it goes the way it goes. Somebody want a reading? We're going to do what we got to do. If somebody call in and they want to talk about the apple tree orchard that's happening, somebody want to talk about the gangs and what's going on in New York and all, hey, we're open. So come and join us live. We appreciate you. And you know what we got to say to that, right? Mm-hmm. Sunflowers.